All right, champ, I'm excited for this one, and you're cracking a wry smile. I know you are too. This is a kickboxer of the highest order, and he's made no bones about it. He believes that if this fight is contested on the feet, he's going to wax this guy up.
He's going to get the job done. He has 100% confidence that if they're standing, he's better. And why would he not? He is one of those kickboxers that is on the level of Adesanya, Pineda, and Alistair Overeem. He sits amongst the best to come from that sport and apply it to mixed martial arts. He's got a well-rounded skill set outside of kickboxing, but the kickboxing is what makes him special.
Yeah, it was interesting to hear Alex Pineda, the middleweight champion, praise him recently, sort of unsolicitedly. So, needless to say, the eyes of the sport are fixed upon this kickboxer here tonight. So here he is, the former UFC interim title challenger, Josh Emmett, and a lot of people believed, even before he sent Bryce Mitchell to the Shadow Realm, that he was the most powerful featherweight in the world. And he knocked out Bryce Mitchell at 38 years of age, and he did it after successive losses to Yair Rodriguez and Ilia Topuria. There is plenty of fight left in the dog, Josh Emmett, and I would argue that this is a guy that could realize success deep into his 40s. Wrestled at Menlo College and NAIA school, can lean on that part of his game if need be. But you know what Josh Emmett's trying to do. He's trying to send you to the hospital with his right hand. With that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Giga Chikaze! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Josh Emmett!
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, early round action here featuring the longtime Team Alpha male product and former Menlo College wrestler Josh Emmett. He certainly was known as a wrestler coming in. Now he's known as arguably the most powerful featherweight in this loaded division. Certainly he talked a lot about that midweek. He feels like not a lot of people can hold up to his power. And he's going to go for it tonight. He's going to put the risk mitigation on the back burner and really try to produce the highlight that will give Dana White no choice but to give him a shot at the title. All right, nice shot there on the feet by Josh Emmett. You can argue he's the most power-packing featherweight we have, and his power certainly was heard from there.
I mean, he's a powerhouse. And the crazy thing is, like, this guy's a wrestler. He's a guy that you would expect to be taking you down. But Josh Emmett has power in his hands. He understands that, recognizes that, and he uses that to his advantage. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Emmett's in half guard. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the
fight. You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
Keep that top position and work your
Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does. the ground and pound is there. Chikaze was able to flatten him out. Now this could be real trouble now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chikaze. All right, let's go. 1 minute. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhooks. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Chikaze gets tattooed by a solid uppercut there. Can't take too many more of those. Through punch. Oh! He's got him hurt here.
Oh, uppercut.
Oh! Beautiful combination. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Oh.
Jab there by Giga Chikaze. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. All right, DC, perhaps this will be the round in which the wrestler actually goes for a takedown. He's not even feinting shots thus far.
It's crazy because the takedown set up the striking. He is limiting himself in his approach because he's not using a skill that he's become known for.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Emmett gets back up. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, man, I'm not sure how many more of those Emmett power shots his opponent's going to be able to eat tonight.
You can't. You cannot take the power of Josh Emmett. Yes, he's a wrestler, but it's the level changing into the overhand right that is the most dangerous aspect of his game. Got to be careful when you're in there with Josh Emmett. Great commitment to the kicking game.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side hold. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here. The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut right.
He might get a finish here. Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock. Create some space. Give him the mouth. Then live to fight another day.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Emmett. Oh, good ground and pound here.
Push that knee and slide to side control.
All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Final seconds of the round. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. saved by the bell. So back to the stool, mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
All right, now you're doing awesome out there.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over.
Ready,
but
fight.
stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep sea.
Huge strong hands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picker. Go and pick the fruit.
Huge block there. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by him. Nice crack there. Chikaze gets in the clinch. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this.
Oh, nice headlock. Yup, that guillotine's deep. He's out. What submission defense on display. Oh, he got to the spot.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
All right, side control now.
Now he's going full mount.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by him. Another ground and pound strike lands. Emmett's back in full mount.
Great submission defense on display tonight. In the half guard. Oh, right into mount.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
This is where he wants to be.
Oh, big elbow.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Final seconds. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
Listen to me. We're losing this one. You know we're losing this one. You got to go out there and give it everything you got. You know?
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
Ready, fight. Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Left hand connection and right. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight. Oh, nice body shot.
Single leg takedown is good. Emmett's in half guard now. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. As his opponent postures up, he opens it. Emmett gets back up. Oh, damage done. Bleeding from his cheek now. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
And another strike from the top lands for him. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut.
That was a slick transition.
Chikaze's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Right into side control. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Giga Chikaze. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Emmett's right back to the full mount.
He's got to start throwing down.
All right, so now we start to see some visible damage in the form of swelling as the ground and pound strikes continue to land.
He's got to be careful here.
Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal.
Big shots landed by him now. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Emmett's dive starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, counter uppercut is good right after he blocked the shot. Well done. Nice jab by Chikaze.
Hands up for me. Come on now. Let's move. Let's recompose.
Big power shot there. Oh, another punch lands flush by Emmett. Back and forth we go. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
All right, so that opened up. Beautiful combination. He knocks him down. And back to his feet.
Oh!
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, good entry there to take the fight to the grappling realm. Now we'll see what he can do from here, champ.
This is exactly where he wants to be. Look for him to try to use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Chikaze. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
In the half guard.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fall. No reversal is not fall. Everything they're doing is fall to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Nicely done. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Ooh, it's tight. You gotta be kidding me. He's out. All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. All right, so a lot to like over the distance of that fight tonight. Clearly, we think we saw one guy win the fight and largely got it done with the striking.
Yeah, he got it done with the striking. And that's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a guy that's so comfortable whenever he's in the stand-up. And that showed tonight as he truly outworked his opponent.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, Giga Chikaze!
All right, so as many of you expected, the kickboxer is able to outpoint the wrestler here tonight, one of the cleaner efforts of his UFC career, and not a hard fight to score. I would think 5-year-olds, if they watched those 15 minutes, they all would have had it for the kickboxer.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is without question going in his direction, and rightfully so. He put on the performance of a lifetime.